we are set up with the chair in front of us, two very light weights on the chair so we can use them as needed. And we're going to warm up with a leaning in exercise without the weights, right? So we know this with the weights and we'll know it without the weights. If I were to lean forward and take the arms behind me, I have this figurehead stretch. And the weight of my arms way back here sort of tricks the nervous system. If I were to lose my balance, my arms really need to be in front, and that's what your brain does. But when we're here, we're using the arms to allow us to lean in a little bit more and to build proprioception. Send the arms forward and lean back, and you'll need your arms a little higher than shoulder height. Very good. And we feel as if the range is small, but it's significant. As we repeat, we're going to lean in and we're going to consider coming to the toes. If what you prefer is to have the chair beside you or to stand near the wall where you can put your hand at the wall, the more you practice going further or staying longer, all these great options. And options for safety: rest in your feet, send the arms forward, and then lift your toes to give yourself a chance to really be in your back body. And then we're going to try this with the toes resting, but with the arms higher. So if I lean in, the lever of the body is longer, and my toes are behaving as the kickstand. They're making sure that I don't tip. But all of these ways to strengthen the core for holding you up against gravity. Wonderful. We're going to step the right leg forward now. And we have warrior one. We're going to use both weights first and then just one. And so the chair is there if we need it to rest one hand and try any of what we're doing now. But I'm going to have us hip hinge so that the spine aligns with the back leg. And I want to take the arms behind so the palms are up and be really still in the body while the arms swing down and through and forward and turn facing each other. So notice I've come to shoulder height. Send the arms down and back, but the range is unique to each person. So find a comfortable challenge. Resolve to be really still while just the arms move. And the shoulders will talk to the hands so that you make that transition to palms facing back. And then that transition to palms facing inward. As you come upright, keep your arms parallel to the floor. And as you bring your hands toward your chest, consider elbows wide. So we're trying not to drop the elbows. We're trying to keep them lifted, but please do what you need. And so we'll just try a few of these opening kinds of movements. As we explore this position, I want you to consider not just being here nice and wide, but what is it like to turn the palms up? Just feel, because we're going to come back and add on to that and turn in and come in. Wonderful. Step the feet together and switch. Right? So at first, I want to hip hinge. Here comes my warrior one, and I have this slight hinge. As I lower the arms, this time the work is different. So as we get a taste of how we can add weights to our yoga practice, we want to aim for variety. We don't want to overdo. We want to be able to notice where we might be a little sore tomorrow because we've used some muscles differently. I want you to know that I'm tricking you into holding a pose a little bit longer, and all of that counts. From this position, send your arms wide and then slowly lower. Let's try that again. Draw the elbows back. Send the arms wide and slowly lower. Let's do that one more time. I'm going to draw the elbows back, send the arms wide, and slowly lower. And as you come upright, as you step the feet together, we're going to turn the palms to the wall back behind. We're going to lift the shoulder blades, roll the shoulders down and back, and just notice this set with our elbows wide and how we can take and wing back and then come wide again. So this is a recovery. We can add it in increments. It will help to strengthen good posture. Yeah. And so to undo some of the habits of looking down and working in front of us. All right. This time we're going to warrior two. So I'm going to invite you to turn sideways on your mat. Step your feet wide. Turn the front foot out and bend in the front knee. At any point, you can put the weights down, but we're going to keep adding variety of what we're doing. So in this warrior two, the chair is in front as you need. We're going to use it purposefully for side angle pose in just a little bit. But where I'm going to have us go while we're upright and not leaning is to realize that this is the place of asymmetry. So we have our weight between our legs, but each leg is doing something different. So we're going to draw the hands to about shoulder height and stir in this great big pot. What you'll find, because of the asymmetry of the lower body, is that your core muscles have something different to do each side, the bracing pattern and how they're holding you. Take the time and create this stirring in the pot in the other direction. Firm the legs. Notice that your neck is relaxed, right? It's not holding tension. And then release. Let's put one weight down in the seat of the chair, the arm that's closest. And I want us at first to lengthen as if we're trying to reach past the back of the chair, and then use the seat of the chair. If you don't want to be at this height, you can use the block in the chair or find something to use so that you're a little bit higher, totally up to you. If what you really want to do is reach out for the back of the chair, your legs will have more work, but make it your own. Okay, I'm going to use the seat of the chair. And as you turn so that you can look slightly up, and for the most part, we can say that our body is all on one plane. We're made with lots of curves, so our hips are tipped. It's not perfect. We're not aiming for that. But bringing the hand to the shoulder, we can look up, we can look ahead, and we can look down. And I'm saying that so that if you are new to this and your neck gets tired, that you shift the position to give the neck muscles an opportunity to be strong in different ways. Can we send the arm straight out, shoulder height, and then pull it back in? So it goes straight ahead of you in the same direction that your eyes are facing if you are looking ahead. Yep. We'll do this 2 more times. Very nice. And then we'll aim toward the ceiling. So if you start to get there and it's too much, it's not important to go there, but find what you can do. Use the hand in the seat of the chair to help you turn in your rib cage. Bring the top arm back down. And then bring it to your hip and come upright. Very nice. Take both weights, send the arms wide. We're just going to stay here for 1 breath because this we do, and this is a load. And as you exhale, relax. Walk your feet in, toes and heels. We'll do all of that on the other side. Turning to our warrior two, setting the bottom weight down. Using the seat of the chair or whatever height as we had before, turning the rib cage toward the ceiling, taking the hand to the height of the shoulder with weight in hand if you're using a weight. And I'm just going to go this way to stay with our friends on the screen. Okay, so I'm reaching straight out, pulling back. At any point, you can turn to look up. You can turn to look down. The movement is with the breath, slow and controlled. We'll try that 1 more time. And then the aim is to go toward the ceiling. We'll just do that a couple of times. If this is new to you, it might be much. You're always welcome to put the weight down. And when you've evened it out, come rotating back, grab hold the other weight. As you come upright, make your way to, hey, this is our warrior two. And the more we build time, the more we're asking the top of the shoulders. So here we're asking them for a little bit more. lower the arms, and walk the feet in. Excellent.